Hello everyone, this is Brian Bentley at CoinOpTV bringing you gameplay and commentary for Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia on the PlayStation 4. So Assassin's Creed Chronicles is kind of this offshoot of the main series where it's this like 2D scrolling adventure, right? You can tell from the aesthetics that they had a very specific storyboard style of art direction that they wanted to go with, which I'm very cool with. They take a lot of time to make the grays and the blacks and the whites very atmospheric while using the reds and the greens to demonstrate to you what you should or shouldn't be doing. So for instance, I can't do anything, there's something blocking my way, it's gray, I can't go through it anymore. Whereas red tells me, okay, I can, use it to climb, I can use it to grapple, those sort of things. And green is something I can hide behind or blend in with, so boxes, bushes, those sort of things are all green. And sorry, I died a few times, so we'll get to that in a little bit. So you play as Orlov, who's this weathered, we'll use the word weathered, veteran assassin, right? So he's very much ready to get out of the game. And he wants to get his daughters, he wants to take his daughters to America and get them, away from all this life. Especially right now, it's 1918 in Russia. World War I has finished. The Bolshevik Revolution is upon us. The Tsar and his family are being slaughtered. And in the very beginning, you get out one of the daughters. There's only one daughter left. You get her out. And you actually play as her. So there's Orlev and Anastasia. So I don't have any Anastasia gameplay, but her gameplay is very different from our friend, the veteran assassin. His are more of the tools of the trade, the stuff that you would expect. He has, he can whistle from from a hiding place. He has a grapple that also has a Tesla invention to electrocute. I have not actually used it to attack anyone, strangely enough. I have more kind of focused on the gameplay style called Shadow. Now I'll get into that in just a second. Orlev also has a rifle and smoke grenades, because, it's an Assassin's Creed game, so there's going to be smoke grenades. Now what I'm trying to do here, because I'm kind of ridiculous, is I forgot that I have my grapple can shoot straight up, except I forget how to do that, and I do figure it out a little bit later, but I'm just letting you know, this is kind of like the, second or third sequence, so I was still learning some of the tricks of the game that I had already forgotten. You know how it is. So, Anastasia, on the other hand, she has, the whistle, but she also has, does she have whistle? I can't recall. But she has kind of the more supernatural aspects of being an assassin. So she has a helix dash. So if, say, you saw those 3 boxes lined up, correct? So the 3 boxes are lined up, you could dash in between them, like using magic, especially if they were further apart. You could use kind of the magic of... Now you can see right here, I tried to do a ledge assassination, which would be easy in Assassin's Creed, because you actually stab them as you grab them and pull them over your head. Except that's not how it's done here. I learned that just now. You can't just go and because you use your grapple to do a ledge kill, which I don't really agree with, but whatever. Now, mind you, when I'm doing this particular run wait, I forgot I got seen. So I wanted to demonstrate me going through a few restarts. Let's be honest. I'm going to be honest with you right now, folks, before I get into anything else. See this initializing screen? You're going to see that a lot. Not just in this gameplay footage, but you're generally just going to see it a lot. Every time. You try to run through. Someone sees you. Someone shoots you. You get discovered. You make a mistake. You're going to see this a lot. It is very, very frustrating. I cannot describe to you exactly how much frustration I've had. So let's go into... I'll explain a little bit more. Now, I'm actually going to run through it now. This is actually me getting to the perfected thing. So there are 3 major types of gameplay that are marked, and you actually get points based on those. There is Shadow, which is do not harm anyone and pass through. Or at least don't be seen while you're doing it. You know, hide the bodies, that thing. That sort of thing. Do not be discovered. That is the Shadow. There is Assassin, which is, you know, doing... You do takedowns when you don't have to. But you still don't get seen. And then Silencer, which I believe is you make kills or someone discovers you, but you still like do everything properly and do the kills or something, and no one's alerted, or I'm not exactly sure because I've never actually done a Silencer mission. I've done Shadow Gold, I've done Assassin. So each of those 3 types are then then you get a ranking on it. So there's gold, silver, and bronze. You get more, obviously you get more points for gold, and then you get a multiplier for those points. You can see in the top, in the bottom right, where it's ×2. The more golds you get, the more, a multiplier you get up to ×5. So there has actually been, I've actually had sequences where I've done Shadow, Assassin, Shadow, Assassin. I had ×5 after that. So as long as you get the gold, that's all that matters. I personally like the Shadow, so some of those initializing screens are on me. I'm not going to lie. Some of those are on me because I want to be perfect. I want to run through. I want to get Shadow Gold. That's exactly what I want to do. 0 times seen, 0 everything. Okay, we're going to get to the end here of this level, of this area, where I got this cool machine gunner guy, and I'm going to take him out. But, so I just wanted to, you know, it's sort of like a... They pulled it from, oh shoot, what was it? Splinter Cell Blacklist, where they had the 3 different types of ways of playing. And so this kind of incorporates that. There is a heavy influence of the original Prince of Persia. In fact, to the point where one of the things that killed me about the original Prince of Persia when I played it 20-some years ago on my PC was that he would always take that extra step forward. And Orlev does that. It drives me crazy. Like, I'm an assassin. How do I not control my feet? I don't understand. It just, oh my gosh, it drives me crazy. But there's so much of the game that I really enjoy. I really enjoy, you know, the being able to, you know, do my stealth. I sort of like this 2D and, you know, aesthetic. Being able to, you know, use different assassin techniques that I have, even though some of the assassin techniques that I know from the games are not usable here, which is slightly annoying, because there are times where I knocked a guy out, and then I whistled for another guy to draw him in so I can knock him out, except it didn't work like that. So, you know, whatever, fine. But anyway, we're going to wrap things up right now. I want to thank you for listening. Give us a like and let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.